Welcome to Talking Heads on USA Global TV, starring the one and only wonderful Dr. Jacqueline. It's a prestigious place where world-class influencers and experts meet, and where you'll find the most trusted advisors and coaches for all things in life and business. Visit usaglobaltv.com to sign up for our newsletter, get the value you need, and be first in line to learn about events and giveaways and other valuable content. Connect with us. Email Dr. Jacqueline at usaglobaltv.com to talk about how you can become part of USA Global TV. That's USA Global TV, where the doctor is always in.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Earth Show here on USA Global TV and radio. And my name is Roland, and together with my dear friend and host, Marcin, we're going to run the first show, the first Earth Show. So it's it's a celebration. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm very, very happy and very, very proud to bring it up. Hi, Marcin. Great to have you on the show. Thank you.
Hi, Roland. Hi, everyone. Yeah, my name is Marcin Kraszewski, and my surname probably will give you a heart attack, so do not try to spell it.
Okay, thank you, Marcin. So, maybe I start with myself, introducing myself. My name is Roland. As you can hear, guys, I'm not a Native American or British English speaker. I'm born and raised in Austria, a small little country in the middle of Europe. And my main job is I do consulting, coaching, international big companies since many, many years with my company, partnerperformancesystems.com. And besides that, I dedicate my life to men's work. There's also a men's show coming 2 hours later, the Wild at Heart show here at USA Global TV and radio every Wednesday. And as I'm traveling, I see myself as a world traveler. I always traveled, not on vacation to go to a hotel and enjoy the pool and the bar and the food. No, I really traveled to get in touch with other cultures, other languages, religions, meet the people, but much. I'm very, very interested in nature. I love to be in nature. And right now, to be honest, I'm broadcasting from my motorhome. So I left the beautiful island of Mallorca that has been my home base for 14 years. And moved 6 months ago full-time in my motorhome traveling in Europe. Right now I'm in North Spain, in Valladolid. So I'm here in the city to have a good network, to broadcast these 2 shows tonight, and then I go back into nature. And the reason why I started this show is, or had the idea for this show is, as I said, I traveled a lot. I see the beauty of nature. I see the beauty of Pachamama, or Body Mama of Mama Earth. But I also saw a lot of rubbish, a lot of destructions. And so I started on Mallorca years ago, starting with a group. We did cleaning beaches around where I live. So I invited on Facebook other people to come with me, join cleaning beaches in Mallorca, cleaning beaches in Bali, cleaning beaches in India, cleaning forest walks in Austria, stuff like that, because I strongly believe that we have to take care and even more respect Mother Earth. And so this idea of the show started to bring it on the show, and we will explain a little bit later what's the concept, what we're doing. And I was looking for somebody who does it together with me. And I gave a call to Marcin because we know each other from a training consulting background. He's one of the panelists on the Man Show. And I said, Marcin, do you want to join me on the Earth Show? Because I know he told me he has a background in biology that he was studying. So and he said, yes, I'm on, and I'm with you. So we worked on the concept, and today is the day, the first Earth Show here on USA Global TV and radio. Marcin, maybe I would love you to introduce yourself to our audience.
Sure. Thank you, Roland. I think you beautifully described the story of this show. And for me, it is particularly important that actually this is one of your dreams, as I understand. And for me, it is a great privilege that I can join you in this topic, which is really important for me as well. And as you said, my background is in biology. So I studied environmental protection and biology on my university. That's my first degree. And then life happens. So I switched my career to psychology and to consulting, which is what I do right now. And as it is an environmental show, you can hear my dog. So Roland, please take it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are broadcasting live, and it's an environmental show. We also will talk about animals, about plants, so it's quite okay. And my cat is sleeping behind the green screen, and my dog is sleeping under the table where my computer and my screen light is on. So yeah, we are live. We are live on the show. And ladies and gentlemen, for the future, we will broadcast at least twice a month, and we will also have a website. It's under construction right now. But if you want to have a note on that, it's www.respectmother-earth.com. And if you want to contact us and you have a topic you want to discuss on the show, let us know. Or if you do something for Mother Earth and you would love to be interviewed on the show, let us know, and send us an email on contact@respectmotherearth.com. For those of you who are joining us on a radio station or a podcast, at the end of the show, I will also spell our website and our contact details easier. And we also have a Facebook site, it's the Earth Show. Okay. So why we started, and I was thinking about what is our why. So today we want to talk more about the concept, what's behind the concept, what is our why, what are we exactly doing on the show, what it is not. So maybe Marcin, you want to please, you want to start. What is your why? Why did you say yes, Roland? I'm with you on the show. I'm excited. What's your why?
Yeah, so I think the base of this story I already started to lay, but my dog interrupted. So yeah, I left biological studies. I even was invited to for the PhD on that, but yet, as I said, I had to earn money and switched careers. So I landed in psychology. But to be honest, I think my heart is always with biology, and more deep than that, understanding everything that is living around us. So from the very young age, I was introduced to that world by my mother. So when I was 6, she take me on a walk to see some meadows and trees and different plants, and she handed me a magnifying glass. And through that, I saw a totally different story. So I had the chance to see how bumblebees are moving, and also that some plants have fur, and you can see it if you have your magnifying glass with you. So I think that was the moment, at least I remember that moment as the first almost magical but very intensive connection to the nature. And when I had to choose my first degree, that was obvious for me that I need to study more, to know more about the mechanisms and relationships between all living things together with our beautiful planet. So, long story short, if I hear that I can do something for that, I want it. And also, your proposition came in a very important time in my life, as recently I moved out from a big city in Poland, in the middle of Europe, to live in a countryside. So basically, I have no neighbors in, I don't know, 2 miles radius. And here I can just soak in nature and be really close to it. But I know that not everyone are so fortunate. So what I can experience just by walking outside of my home, um, beautiful plants, trees, animals, birds, butterflies, and bees, it's not something that everyone can enjoy on a daily basis. And more on that, actually, it is being destroyed while we are talking. And I just want to do everything that is possible for me, combining my psychological background and background in biology, in order to find out what is that we can actually do um, besides just bragging about it. So I think that's my why.
Thank you, Marcin. Thank you. Yeah, I guess it's so important to have a strong why and a strong vision. And I remember when we had this WhatsApp call together, I really could feel that you're burning for that. You're on fire, and then you want to change something, and you want to contribute, not only to the show but in general to protect and preserve Mother Earth. And I'm very happy that you're here on the show together with me, and I guess we will have a lot of fun together and have a lot of interesting topics and interesting interviews partner in the future. Yeah, I want to share my why too, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, I was always traveling around. I love nature. I love to be in nature. I love to connect and reconnect with nature. I think it's so important, especially when you live in a city. And what I did also in the past, and before I moved to this island or in my motorhome, I was always very busy and working. And for me, it was so important to recharge my batteries. So I didn't want to get into burnout as many others. So I always was being out in nature, being in a forest or close to a lake or on the seaside, and just walk there and inhale the air and just, I don't know, watch the birds or the butterflies or the game. Like this morning, to be honest, yesterday I was in a beautiful city in Burgos in Spain, and I it was not on my list, but when I saw I want to go from one city to the other one, it's on the way, and I was there 11 years ago. I came to this beautiful city, Burgos, in North Spain, when I was walking the Camino de Santiago. I was hiking with my dog around almost 550 miles, so 820 kilometers, 4 weeks just in nature. And then I said, let's go back to the city. And I enjoyed the city to be there. Also did my Mallorca Connection show yesterday. But afterwards, I really escaped immediately out in the nature. I parked overnight in a monastery, and this morning I'm an early bird. I get up very early. So before the sunrise, I went out of the motorhome and I went for a nice walk in nature. And there was, some deers in front of me. I made a movie about it, a short video on Facebook. My dog is, thanks God, he has no hunting instinct. This is stressful. So he was without the leash. He was watching like me, the game, these animals, and just enjoying it, but not hunting it or even chasing it. So for me, it's very, very important to be in nature, to recharge. And to be honest, I absolutely dream of a world where all creatures live together peacefully. And I also dream of a world in which every living creature has access to clean water, fresh air, and also a healthy virtual earth. So, because Mother Earth is nourishing us, all the plants that are growing. And also dream of a world in which we all take care of ourselves as human beings and respect and protect our planet, Mother Earth. So this is a huge dream of myself. That's why I started this foundation together with my girlfriend, Respect Mother Earth. And also dream of a world in which everyone, really everyone, makes just a small but important contribution that has at the end, a big positive impact for the future. Because I strongly believe that everyone can do a little bit every day. It's not about doing a revolution or change everything in one day. It's just small little steps, and really everyone can contribute. And that's what, And I strongly believe that it starts with a dream, yes, but I want to do more than just dreaming, as I said. I want and I will and I contribute every day to honor Mother Earth, because she's nourishing us, she's giving us so much. We have water, we have the air, we have the nature, all the plants. When I go in the forest, I love to pick up berries, I like to pick some mushrooms and stuff like that, or herbs that just for free. They're just growing, they're just for free, and I really enjoy it. And I want to give something back. I know, to be honest, Mother Earth doesn't need us. We need Mother Earth. I really, we have to make it clear. When we humans or with spirits or in a human body, when we disappear for any reason, Mother Earth will recover and be a home maybe for other species from other planets in this universe. But never the way. I don't know what you think, Marcin, but I guess you have a mother, I have a mother, and my mother gave birth to me, risking her life. You all know that it's not, when you give birth to a child, you risk your life. That's every medical doctor will confirm that. So I always honored my mother, and I was looking for her, especially when she was growing older, when she had not much money. I was taking care about her. I was buying stuff, looking for her, and same for me. So for planet Earth is for me Mother Earth, and as I care for my mom, I also care for the planet. What do you think, Marcin?
Yeah, I got a feeling when you started to describe your dream, and you said that you dream of all the living creatures share the world and have access to clean water, fresh air, and just respect each other. That sounds almost like a paradise for me. So, if you are Christian, or at least you know the Bible and what is said, there is this vision of the world that used to be just at peace, right? And just by doing many different things, our civilization changed that. And yeah, so now we are living in a reality where not every little creature have the access to what is needed, and that is something that should change. And also, what is really close to me, to my experience as well, you described Earth, a planet, as mother, and for me, relationship with my mother was really important. I lost her 2 years ago, so this is also something that I really cherish, every memory of the time that we spent together. And for me, this vision of us humans respecting the place that we are living in, just the same way as we are respecting our own human matters, is really beautiful. Yeah, it's moving. So that is also a vision that caught me. So it is just surely aligned with what I think and feel towards nature. So my question would be, isn't that a little bit woo or crazy to think about the whole planet as a person? What do you think, Roland?
No, absolutely not. For me, I wouldn't say it's a person, but it's how to call it. It's a living.
Entity?
Yeah, it's an entity. It's a living entity. It's living. It's not just a deaf material like a deaf rock. Yeah, it's it's
Mm,
it's yeah, it's a living. It's a living cosmos where everything is connected. I know
mhm,
for some people it may sound a little bit weird, but I know that we all spirits, because you in human bodies, we all spirits, we all connected. We know from like the Aborigines in Australia, they still have this ability. They communicate without any technology over hundreds and thousands of miles. So we know we can do this. We also know that all animals are connected. We know from science that all trees are connected, all plants are connected. Everything is connected. So it's a living cosmos, and it's not just a deaf piece of stone or whatever. It is.
mm,
So for me, I wouldn't say it's a human, but it's a creature, or even more. It's a
mhm,
living cosmos. I want to add something when you said you lost your mom. And I was thinking about my mom. My dad passed away 2 years ago. My mom is still living, but her dementia has had a very fast progress. Sure. So
mm,
she even doesn't recognize me because I couldn't visit her with all this pandemic shit. So
mhm,
sorry, Dr. Jekyll. Um, so I couldn't visit her for a long time. So she has no idea
mhm,
who I am. Absolutely not. And some of my friends said, "Yeah, you see your mother all the time. You don't have a clear communication. She doesn't even know who you are." And I said, "I don't care, but I know her." And it's the same with Mother Earth. I'm just one of, I don't know, 8 or 9 billion people. Yes, but I know Mother Earth, and I want to
mhm,
respect Mother Earth. I guess it starts with everyone as an individual. It's our individual responsibility to respect Mother Earth, no matter what Mother Earth does give to us. Like, no matter if my mom recognizes me when I visit her and hold her hand
mhm,
or whatever, I, but I know her. And the same is my relationship to Mother Earth. I know Mother
mhm,
Earth, and I saw the nature. I was traveling a lot. I saw all these beautiful things. I also saw this not so good things, that just the parts that has been destroyed. But I take care. I take care because it's my personal responsibility. I feel so connected. I feel this connection. Actually, everyone is connected, but some people, I don't know, they don't feel it anymore. They're so busy. They're so busy in the modern world. They're just chasing for success and money and running in this golden treadmill. And I remember I was the same, to be honest, Marcin, I was the same many, many years ago. When I was young, I was, building up a career, starting companies, working. And I remember in 2019, I was 26 years old, in 2019, I joined a yoga class. At the moment, I was living in Vienna, in Austria. I joined a yoga class. Now, I never forget it. The yoga instructor of this community asked me, "Why are you here?" And I said to him, "You know what? I have a feeling I'm traveling on a very fast train, meaning I'm working like crazy. Yeah, I'm full speed. I'm living on or working or whatever, be just on a very fast train. And I'm here to see something of the landscape. I want to see something. I want to have a look out of the window, not just in the train that is rushing through my life, working. I want to see life. That's why I'm here. Come down, to meditate, to breathe, and to reconnect with my inner source, reconnect with nature. This was my start in 1990 when I was 26, to reconnect with Mother Earth. Still in business. I guess there's no exclusive yes or no. Still working on business. I still love to hustle, yes. But I also have my time where I'm more aware and more connected to Mother Earth. How about you? Marcin? I know that you also work a lot. How about yourself, bringing your business life under one umbrella with being aware, being connected with nature? How about you?
Mm. Yeah, so before I respond, I just want to acknowledge that, in my opinion, you were very fortunate to actually consider your relationship with environment so early. So 26, it's quite early, I think, to realize that maybe your track is not the correct one, or at least the one that you wish to follow. So yeah, I'm impressed by that. I didn't know that about you. So thank you for sharing that. Mm, in my case, I think I just received a very strong lesson from life, and it was a few months ago, as after my mother death, and also just going out from the city to the village and to live here entirely, I sold my apartment in a country capital, and I just invested everything in a very old, 100 years old house, from which I'm connected right now. And actually, we are still on the go with the renovation stuff. So, and I just thought, yeah, I need more money. I need more money because these, renovation will be costly, and also I need to have a coal for the winter, and I need to do that and do this. So I need money. I need the money. So I worked like crazy for past 1.5 years, and it gave me a burnout, like a major professional burnout. I'm already acquired, well, in acquaintance with depression. I'm living with it, and I want to be like a living proof that you can live with depression, and it is not something that just describes you. It's some some condition that you need to be aware of. But this, what happened to me a few months ago, really crushed me. I almost died. So you can say that I worked myself so hard that my kidneys, my liver, my heart, my whole metabolism decided, yeah, we are not going any further. So I just I was contaminated because of my kidneys so hard that my brain started to hallucinate. So I was like just few days before dying. And yeah, I recovered. I'm well already, so you don't need to worry. But that experience really caught my attention. So I started to think, listen, what am I living for? I know it sounds cliche, but yeah, I had this conversation with my wife, because I asked myself, do I really want to spend all the time that is given to me on this planet just for working? Is it worth it? And do I really want to spend like 8 hours a day, or 12 hours, or even more hours in front of the just stupid screen? Doing whatever is necessary, even if it is very important and strategical and profound. But yet, I'm just sitting in front of the screen, made of plastic, I'm just staring in the little circle filled with glass and plastic again. To do what exactly? And in the meantime, the clouds are just moving around the sky, and some flower is blossoming, and some fruits are fermented. So, yeah, I felt like the whole world is besides me, like, and also behind. I was not feeling connected, as you said. And from that day, I started to implement some changes. As you said, it doesn't need to be a profound one, like, you decide to resign from all of the comfort that you have and just be like a hermit or something, living in some cave and eating just, roots and beads and something. I do not believe in changes like that. They may happen, possibly, but I believe in small changes. So I started with changing my work-related behavior. So I switched my contract to be a freelance consultant, which give me all the time that I want, so I can have like 1 month vacation. The only downside is that I do not earn money at that time, but my time is already mine. So I decide when I work, I decide when I earn, and I decide when I can just rest, do nothing, enjoy the time that is given to me, and think about myself, about others. And actually, from that whole story came another mission that I felt that, yeah, I'm pretty much aware that not everyone can just change their career like that. If you are working, I don't know, at the supermarket, you cannot work freelance, right? Or if you are working in some kind of a factory or some kind of a office, you can go hybrid or work remotely, probably, but still, it is not possible for everyone. So I decided I can make use of that time that I received from the world. I can make use of this beautiful nature that is undisrupted uh, outside of my window, and I thought maybe I will try to like channel all of that wisdom and peace and love uh, that is happening in the nature to support other people that maybe are feeling disconnected or lonely, or they doubt that there is any sense in the world around us. So, if you study at least very small portion of environmental protection and ecology, you will learn that actually, as you said, Roland, it is scientifically proven that all living things, all living organisms are working in a perfect harmony, and everything is necessary, everything is important, everything is needed, and this is like a whole system that regulates itself, and even if it is disturbed, still it can operate and change and adapt and evolve. So I believe that by being curious about nature, you can find, or one can find, like a purpose, or this feeling of purpose, at least, that everything can make some sense if you have a proper perspective. And then I believe we can bring some of that kind of thinking to our human matters, to our work, to our relationships, to troubles that we have, to challenges. If only you believe that whatever is happening to you can have some meaning and can have some kind of a sense, then life is different. The taste of life is different then. It is not very, it's not easier, it is not more comfortable. Sometimes it is even harder, but at least you have this connection and this belief, this hope, this sense of love that is shared just for free among everything. So yeah, sorry for speaking too long.
Oh, yeah, I can. Thank
I
you,
hope you can
Marcin, for
follow.
sharing this. Thank you for sharing this. And I can absolutely relate to what you said. I mean, this huge living organism, this Mother Earth, and we're talking about animals and plants and stuff like that. And I was thinking about when I'm in nature, or when I saw this morning the deers and the other animals, is, in nature, there's no ruler. There's no king who says we do this and this and this. The trees,
Mhm.
the plants that just grow, the animals are around. Everything is, it looks, maybe it looks a bit wild. It looks a little bit unstructured, but it makes sense and purpose. And it's working. And it's, yeah, but there's no ruler. Nobody says, I'm the boss and I tell you what to do. I mean, we humans, we made story, the Lion King, the lion is the king. No, in nature, in
It
reality,
is
there
not.
is no king. No, it's absolutely not. It's self-regulated. And what you said also, we live in the countryside and, get work a little bit less. And I mean, the same happened to me. I always worked a lot. And 14 years ago, I moved to Mallorca because I felt on vacations that I feel so free and healthy when I live on the seaside. So I moved 40 years to the island, and I still was traveling a lot to see my clients, of course. But when I was back on the island, I did long walks on the beach with my dogs, swim in the beach, so always in nature. And what I also enjoyed very much is in the evenings when it's dark outside, because I was living in the nowhere, no neighbors. It was sort of 55 hectares of land, and I was walking my dog on my property, and I could see, because there was no light pollution, I could see all the stars, and it was so peaceful. And the same I enjoy here when I'm traveling my motorhome. Of course, I go to cities, sometimes for short sightseeing, sometimes, but also to do my work, like broadcasting here in USA Global TV, or connect with my clients, my coaching, my online workshops, or I need the network. But when I don't have, I am outside in the nature. I work outside with my computer. I sit outside in the nature, on a lake, on a forest, wherever. I write my books. I write my concepts. I do my phone calls when the network is working. So I just love to be outside. And ladies and gentlemen, to be honest, this is not a show about forget all the material stuff. Like Marcin said, we're not telling you move into a cave, give everything up. No, it's not about being an ascet or living like a monk alone. No, it's not about that. It's about integrating small steps to respect Mother Earth. And maybe we're gonna talk about a little bit, Marcin, about what this show is about and what it is not. And the idea when I came up with the show is it's not about show you horrible photographs or videos about, I don't know, damaging in the nature, like, I don't know, a super tanker lost oil in the sea, or a forest is burning, or animals are killed. No, you see this on mainstream media. You see this stuff on mainstream media. This show is not about panicking you or bring you more fear. No, this show is also not about finger pointing and say, don't do this, don't do this. It's not about regulations and law. Absolutely, it's absolutely not. It's more about that Marcin and myself and our interview guests will tell their own story, what they do on a daily basis, on small contribution to respect Mother Earth. That's all about. I give you an example. As I said, I'm living in my motorhome right now. I travel around. This is my home and my workplace. Yes, of course. And when I move, yes, this motorhome needs gasoline. Yes, absolutely. But I only move it when I want to go from one city or one place to another one. I never move it when I go shopping. When I buy my food, I walk, sometimes 2-3 miles, or I set it behind backstage. On Monday was my washing day again, so I was walking half an hour with 2 large laundry bags. It was at the same time it was a workout for me. I took my dog with me, so that there was a dog walk. So I walk all distances. Sometimes I park outside of the city. I walk half an hour. Yesterday I was walking an hour into the old town. So I walk. I don't use a scooter, a motorbike. I don't have a motorbike with me like other motorhomes, or even a car in the back. I don't use taxis. I just walk, walk, walk. So it's small contributions. And I'm like, what I don't understand is when people drive their cars to the gym and then they sit on a bicycle or whatever. I don't understand. I do
And
this in
they are
nature.
using elevators, right?
And using the elevator, yeah, from the wardrobe up to the gym. Yes, absolutely. So, guys, what we want to talk on this show is about what you can do on a small step. And to be honest, we will also not talk about that you have to eat this processed, vegan, unhealthy, toxic food that some anthropologists want to sell you. We don't tell you that you drive electric cars where we know exactly that the production destroys more environment than you burn fuel. We don't talk about this. Follow this on mainstream media. If you believe in this, go there. That's not about, we talk here real, authentic, uncut. We talk about true. We don't talk about stuff that is sponsored by any interest, any lobbies, any pharmaceutical company, any organizations, any lobbyist, any, I don't know. No. We just talk about our own experience, and we are open for discussion. And as I said, it's not about finger pointing. Do this or don't do this. It's not about regulations. Absolutely not. We just want to talk about different topics, Marcin. Like what I found out, for example, you can really do a lot for Mother Earth about your food choice. And it's not about being vegan and not eating meat. No, not about all. I'm a meat eater, but for example, but I only eat grass-fed beef meat. I only buy the meat from farmers I know. No mass production, no supermarket stuff. I eat meat, of course. I buy local, so stuff like that. For me, it doesn't make sense to vote for a Green Party and buy an electric car, and then you import in wintertime, for example, when you live in the north of the US or in Europe, in the wintertime, you import the grapes or the strawberries, I don't know, from South America or South Africa. This is not environmental friendly. Or you import your AVN water from France to the US or something like that. So I buy local. You can do a lot of with food. So we will talk about food. We will maybe talk about permaculture, fruit foresting. We will talk about water, how to filter water, how to take care about water. We will take care about earth. We will talk maybe about spirituality, about mental stuff, also, which is also part of it. So we have different topics where you can learn from people what they do on a daily basis. What do you want to add on that, Marcin?
Yeah, I'm quite disappointed that we are not here to pointing fingers and telling people what to do, because I certainly hope for that. Yeah. Yeah, that was just a joke. But yeah, I love the idea for the show because I used to work for TV and radio for some years. I was a spokesperson as well. So I know what is the basis of most mainstream media. So actually, the basis is that they want to catch your attention, right? And they will do everything that is possible to catch your attention because they are sponsored by advertisements, right? So they need to earn in order to survive. And in our case, as far as I'm concerned, we are not here for money. We are not here for any kind of sponsorship or advertisement or any third party involved behind the curtain. So this is just a genuine need to talk to you right now. So I guess someone is listening to these words right now. So I just wanted to, and I'm sure, Roland, you would agree that we are here just to talk to you about our home, about our mother, that you can see in it, just for you to live like more aware life. I don't know if these words are not too big for just another internet show, but that's at least my intention. So, as I assume, it is yours, Roland, as well.
Absolutely. And I strongly believe it doesn't matter what color your skin has, what your religion, what kind of God you believe, what education you have, if you're a man, a woman, or maybe something in between, or you don't know it right now, it doesn't matter at all. We are all spirits in a human body, and we all deserve the recovering in nature. We all deserve clean water. We all deserve healthy, nourishing food so that we can do our best here on planet Earth. And we will talk about all these topics that help you to become a better version of yourselves, meaning not a more successful in a way of making more money. That's not a topic here. Become a better version of yourself. Live a healthy lifestyle, what you can do for your communities, what you can do for Mother Earth and for nature. That's the topics we're going to talk about it. And yeah, I'm very excited about that. Absolutely. I'm very excited. And as Marcin said, we don't gain any money on here. No, it's to be honest, it's half work, but we love what we are doing. We both dedicated it to the show and to bring you knowledge and what we know. And to be honest, we really challenge ourselves to dig deeper into environmental science. I read a lot of stuff about it. I see a lot of different documentations. I verify and evaluate all the data I get, because I don't believe data on the first side. So I really do my own research. First of all, when I look at data, is who did it, who paid for it, what's the interest in it, and when there's an interest of a special organization or company, we don't talk about it. No, we want to talk about the real stuff, what's going on, and we want to, as we said, we want to combine this environmental knowledge and science together with knowledge of economy, of psychology, of sociology, of transcendence, and actually there's no magic here. It's just real science, and real science mean that we are asking questions, and we are open for discussions, and I even Marcin and myself, we are not always on the same track. Absolutely not, and this makes it interesting. Also on the show, we have sometimes different point of views. I'm sometimes I'm a little bit more radical, but it doesn't matter, and I really want to have a call to action to you guys outside, wherever you're listening us on a radio or podcast station, or observing us on a TV station, on social media. Please, we really invite you for this unique search for the truth that can literally save all our lives and our water and our earth and the beauty around us. So please contact us. Let us know what you think, what is your way, what you are doing, because I know that there are so many people outside who do amazing stuff for Mother Earth. Like, I don't know, garbage collecting on beaches, or different stuff, or cleaning the sea, or cleaning rivers, or I don't know. I met a guy who organizes in his village once a month for repair day, so you can bring your electronic stuff. There's somebody who repairs your electronic stuff. Somebody is working with your sewing machine, so you don't have to buy new stuff. So you can save resource stuff like that. So there are so many organizations out of it, so many initiatives out of it, and we are here for you, to give you an audience, so you can share your ideas, what you are doing. So contact us, let us know what you are doing. Also let us know which topic you're interested in to have discussion. So go on Facebook, the Earth Show. I just started today. We just put the first picture on it for a second. And also use email and get in contact with us. We're more than happy to share with you. And it's all about sharing and caring and connecting. And I strongly believe, because when we all are together and work together and support us with ideas and whatever is necessary, then we can really make a change. Everyone a little bit, but thousands of people or millions of people can really make a difference. Marcin, your last word for the show before we rock it, we end up?
I just want to express how incredibly grateful and moved I am right now by just experiencing this moment of connection with you, Roland, and hopefully with you who is listening to that. And I just want you to know, and now I need to differentiate it somehow. So if I say Roland, I say to you, and if I say just you, then someone who is listening is addressed. So I just want you to feel this incredible power that feeling connected can bring you, and the nature is free, so you can enjoy it wherever you are and whatever your situation is, whoever you are, as Roland says. So yeah, just be with us and participate if you want. We are not doing it for money. So if you can help us somehow to just establish this channel or whatever, then also give us a call. And whatever topic you wish to be discussed here, we will be your guides. So we will do our lesson and homework in order to provide you with just checked and fact-checked data. And yeah, let's talk about it. Let's just invest in our relationship with our Mother Earth.
Thank you, Marcin. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and as I said, our website will come soon. It is a lot of work, but we really want to make it good, and we see the website as a platform to connect with people, to connect with initiatives worldwide. We will put there links of good documentaries. We will bring links of teachers. Maybe you're interested in permaculture, fruit foresting, filtering water, or whatever. So we will provide you with a lot of information there. We will build up a huge library, but it's all about also about connecting people and supporting each other worldwide to make this world an even better place in the sense of respecting Mother Earth. So yeah, as I said, website is not ready. We're working on it,
Yet.
but you can not yet, yeah. But you can email us, of course, and you can also communicate with us on the Earth Show on Facebook. Okay. Yeah, first show. I was very
Yay!
excited.
That's it.
Absolutely. I really love it. I really loved it. And yeah, guys, and for the future, I said we will bring interview partners. Maybe we show some movies, pictures. We'll be very, very interactive. This show today was just to introduce ourselves, introduce the idea why we do it, and
Like a
what we're
kickoff.
doing. Like a kickoff, yes. And yeah, well, what's missing is we will do it Wednesdays. Same time, same procedure. Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern time for the US guys, and 7 p.m. Central European time for here in Europe, 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. for the UK guys. And we will do it every second week. To be honest, because Marcin, he has a lot of business. I have a lot of business, a lot of stuff. So, and we really want to prepare for the show. So we will start every second week. And when we grow and getting better, get more experience on the show, I guess in the future we will do it weekly. But first of all, we do it every second week. Okay, thank you so much for listening to us. And my last call to action is, please, for your first step, you can be to respect Mother Earth. Maybe you share with all your friends in your community the Facebook site and USA Global TV and radio. Here the show, the Earth Show with Marcin and myself, Roland. Thank you very much for listening. Take care and see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Roland. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.